Hello, class, receiving students and teachers. Thank you. You may be seated. First of all, what did you look at in your last lesson? Isaac.
Why do we need food?
Why do we need food? Very good. Why do we need food? Can somebody help Isaac on that? Why do we need food? Or what was it that you looked at? Anyone? Somebody? Anybody? Donald.
To give us energy to work and play.
Thank you very much. Okay, it is to give us energy to work and play. That is why we need food. Most human beings need food so that it supplies us with energy to work, to play, to run, to skip, to jump, to creep, to go hunting, to go fishing. It gives us all those energy. Okay, so that was what you looked at in your last lesson. Now, receiving teachers, we still have the same strength and the sub-strength and the learning outcome. Now, our topic for today is the mouth. The mouth is our topic for today. That is the topic for today's lesson. The mouth. Some of you are already using your mouth to giggle. Okay, the mouth. What do you do with your mouth? Shannon.
Eat food.
Eat food. Shannon says eat food. Okay, that's what he does. Clement, what do you do with your mouth?
To speak.
To speak. Thank you very much. We eat food and we also speak with our mouth. How about spelling? Yes? You can spell with your mouth. When you spell, you are speaking. Okay, spell this. What do you do with your mouth? Okay, you also use it to whistle. Right, this is what you are going to do. We'll go straight into our activity. With your partner, I would like you to observe your partner's mouth and discuss the mouth parts. What can you find around your partner's mouth? Look into your partner's mouth. Hopefully you brushed your teeth this morning. Okay, look into your partner's mouth. And don't get very close. Stay a fair distance away from them. And then discuss the mouth parts of your partner. Now you do that now. In your books, you can see there are questions for you to see. While you are doing the observation, receiving students as well as the class, while you are doing the observation, you also refer to the questions. And these questions are, you name the things that make up the mouth. What makes up the mouth itself? And how many teeth do you have? Please stay far away and count. Don't touch your friend's teeth. You have to name the things that make up the mouth. Do that very quickly. And then you count your friend's teeth. Okay, by now you should have counted your friends' teeth and also named some of the things in their mouth, receiving students as well as the class. Now let us hear from our friend in the model class, the things that make up their mouth. Receiving students, you can also tell your teacher, what makes up your mouth? Isaac, what makes up your mouth?
Tongue.
Son. Oh. Okay. Yes, the tongue. Maria, Isaac says the tongue. Okay, the tongue makes up our mouth. Good.
Gum and teeth.
Gum and teeth. Gum and teeth. Kalen, last one from you.
Lips.
Lips. And Agnes, what do you think? What were you thinking of? Tell your friends and the receiving students as well. Let's hear from Agnes.
Gum.
Okay, we have the tongue, the teeth, the gum, and the lips. Of course, they all make up the mouth. Now we will go and place them on the diagram of the head on the chart there at the whiteboard we have. So I would some of our friends will be coming up to place them there under each of those headings there. Okay, receiving students, you can see the diagram. We will now have some of our friends coming up to place their answers on this diagram from the model class. Now, you can come up, start coming up now. No, that's okay. Straight. Next one, keep coming. Now receiving students, your friends from the model class are using the words lower jawbone, teeth, nasal cavity, salivary gland, mouth or mouth cavity, lower lip, neck vertebrae, and larynx to place them on the diagram appropriately. Okay, very good. These are all the things that make up the head itself. We have the last one. On your diagrams, you will have A to G on one side and then H and I on the other side of the diagram of the head. Now, the model class has come up with these answers here. Let's take a look at them. You have the nasal cavity. The nasal cavity is right there. You will also have that in your workbooks, if you have them. Okay, you have the nasal cavity there, which is correct, and then the mouth cavity there, where the mouth is. Nasal cavity And mouth cavity are the terms for probably say nose or nostrils. And mouth cavity is, of course, the mouth itself. When you open up your mouth, that's the cavity. Mouth cavity covers the whole part. Okay, and of course we have the diagram of the tongue there. This space here, that's the tongue. And we have the teeth there, those white spots there. These two white spots representing the upper teeth and the lower teeth. Of course, we have the lower lip there and upper lip. But on the diagram, we have the lower lip. And we have the low jaw bone, which is located inside. Now we have the larynx. We have the larynx there that makes up, these are all together making up the functions of the mouth. The larynx is what you can hear from me. That's the one that I'm using right now. It is the voice box. That is the voice box. That is the one people use. And the sound comes out from the mouth. Okay. The low jaw bone helps support the teeth from the teeth which is attached to the mouth. Now the neck vertebrae or bone backside, your backbones, they keep your head straight up. They keep your head straight so that your head can be there. It supports your head. The salivary glands are these ones here. On the diagrams, you can see them like little grapes there, but they are inside your mouth. Those are all these salivary glands. You have one there, another one here, just where the tongue is. One is where the nasal cavity is. That helps you to smell the food. And where the tongue is, it helps you to taste the food. And of course, just below the tongue there, all around your tongue, you have the taste buds. In your earlier lessons, you saw different parts of your tongue. How you can taste something sweet, something sour, something tasty, and so forth. That's because of the salivary glands. Okay, so that is your diagram there. This is what you are going to do now together with your friends. You are going to see the mouth part, which is already given, and you are going to get your functions down. Now, receiving students, your friends in the model class will be helping you by trying to look for the functions in the books here. In front, we have books here. Can we have the group leaders? And they will be using these books to help try to locate the function of the ones that they have come up with. So they will be helping you. If you do not have books at your schools, do not worry. Your friends from the model class will help you do that. Two. That's yours. Take that, that. Get in. Right, what you are going to do now is you are going to name the mouth part, and then you will come up with the function. The naming of the mouth part has already been done for us, receiving students, by your friends from the model class. So all you have to do is fill in the functions of those parts. Part A, all the way to part I. While the receiving model class is doing that, receiving students, you can do the easy ones that you can find on the diagram first.
by the budget. Paano na? Kachulan chicks. Just so right. You ready for something?
Receiving students and class. In your workbooks, you will see 4 tables: disregard, structure, and where it is located. We will only look at the parts and the function or functions. Some of our friends will be coming up to get the answers down. Okay, receiving students and class, we have already come up with the functions there. Receiving students, these are all the functions of the parts that you can find near or around the mouth. The nasal cavity, the receptor cells helps to smell. Mainly for smelling, the mouth cavity is where the food is physically broken down by the teeth. So that is inside your mouth. Tongue, tasting and talking, of course. Teeth help us to cut and chew. Lower lips helps us to speak and pronounce words. Without your lips, you cannot pronounce words correctly. If you do not have, if your lips was not available, then you wouldn't say teacher. You would probably say teacher instead of saying teacher. Okay. Lower jawbone helps to hold our teeth and gum in place. Larynx produces the voice. Salivary glands produces the saliva, that watery thing in your mouth. And the neck vertebrae helps turn your head from left to right. Good. Now, our summary point there consists, we have 2 summary points. You can get that quickly down. The first one, the mouth consists of lips, cheeks, teeth, and tongue. And the second one, first digestion takes place in the mouth. The first digestion takes place in the mouth. Receiving teacher, hopefully you get this summary very quickly on the blackboard for your students to copy down later. Our keyword. Can anybody tell me what the keyword for today's lesson is? What is our keyword? We will hear from Lisa, then we'll hear from Kalen. Lisa, what do you think our keyword for today is? Receiving students, you can tell your teacher what you think the keyword for today is.
The mouth.
Lisa says the amount. Sorry, the mouth. Okay, Lisa says the mouth. Kalen, what do you think?
Mouth.
Mouth. Lisa says the mouth and Kalen thinks it's the mouth. Okay, good. Let's see our key phrase for today. Mouth. Our key phrase, key word for today is mouth. Our next lesson topic will be swallowing food. In our next lesson, please bring along a piece of cow, receiving students as well, a piece of banana, rice, sago, test tube, I will bring it alone, and beaker and thermometer. Hot water, we will share. Okay, so those are the materials for the next lesson. Cow, banana, rice, sago, test tube, beakers, thermometer, and hot water. With that, thank you very much, class and receiving students. Thank you. Sit down.